Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Well, everybody, we're making mushroom chocolate. Alrighty. Gonna need these and a bit of this. With the Milky Ash, I'm starting hungry, but I'm here waiting. The stuff I'm gonna make, mate, is gonna be a spiritual experience. Right. I got my water ready. Got an ounce of South Australian subbies. Get this fucking water going. How's every cunt? CJ, how are you, brother? Everyone can hear me all right? So I'm using Cadbury bacon chocolate. I'm going to use add a bit of white in there. We got an ounce South Australian Finest stubbies. I've got my get up here. What I've got to use here, I've got a pot of water going. I'm just going to bring that hot, and then I'll get this heated here, and we'll put the fucking chocolate in. And then I'll just slowly sprinkle the mushies in. All right. Just going to have a billy. All right. Let's see how that's going. I'm going to just throw a couple in there, give it a test. All right. So all right, so this is a silicon mold I'm going to use. You can see they're pretty deep, but I think that's 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And usually I get about 2.5 grams per mold. So let's see how we go today. Weapons of choice for cooking. All right, they're just starting to get a little soft. Oh, here we go. Right, fucking need to turn that down. All right, that's coming along. So, gonna do these up tonight, and I'll have some mushrooms tomorrow when I get up tomorrow. So, shit, turn this right down, eh? Oh, fuck. Take this off for a sec. Look at that, though. That's beautiful. Benji. Oh, shit. Let's have a quick chat. Chat. Hey, Benji. Milky, Ash. Say, I thought Peter Russell. Strawberry milk, where are you, bro? Brother Woodsy, good to see you. CJ, good to see you. Woodsy, 19 in the house. Woo! Thursday night, fucking cook up. Magic mushy chocolate. Ounce here. I just zapped it up a bit more. So it's just a bit easier to add to the chocolate. Oh, that's nice. I'll add some more. I know, it's Gordon Ramsay. Tell you what, though, it's fucking hot. He's spitting over with this fucking light going on me. It took me an hour to set it up. Whew. The hardest part's pouring it into these molds, right? Into these silicon molds. Right. It's good to see you, mate. It's been a minute, mate. How you been? How's everyone been? 21 in the house. Thanks for fucking hanging out. Make sure you like if you can. And might just take that off the heat a bit. Just take that off a little. Hey, Josh. I wanted a second opinion, mate, if you don't mind. What do you reckon? Start adding? Double, isn't it? Add a little bit more. I might have some. Add some more. Shall I add a little bit of white? A little bit of white going in. Where is it? Huh? Where is it? What? Yeah. I've got the fan with me. Not too much. I don't like white chocolate. Right, just to take the consistency. It is a. I don't have one of them. We did it just real slow. Yeah. Just a little bit. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, I do, but adding it, yeah. I just didn't know how much. No, it's all right. Beautiful, isn't it? What took you an hour to fill a pot with water? Setting up the laptop on the light, dickhead. All right, I might add a little bit, eh? Yeah, but if it starts, you gotta slowly add some and then mix it. Slowly add some and mix it. Where is that getting watery? You probably got water in it. Right? Almost certainly. We've got a bit of water in the pot. Oh no. What's going on? Oh, I might have to start again.
What?
I've got water in here now. It's all coagulating. Fucking glad I didn't have any mushrooms to that. Oh my god. What is going on here? Maybe I need to heat it up again. We're having a shocker. Look. Everybody just relax. Just relax. Nah, okay. I know what I just did wrong. Fuck. I gotta start again. Yeah, I just got a shitload of water in there.
How do you get more water?
I just went like that accidentally.
You need to tip the water out of this pot.
Yes, I know. Fucking hot too. All right. Let's see if I'm pissing myself. At least what? At least some crushed macadamia nuts. It helps with the mushrooms. The chocolate, I don't find they have any mushy taste. Banana. Don't forget the fairy bread sprinkles. Heaps of coconut will soak up the water. Hundreds and thousands Sarge. Your shadow looks weird. All right. Fuck me. Fuck. Bear with me. Just chat amongst yourselves. I want to see ya. Fuck's sake. What's up? Fuck's sake. What? There's a fucking paper towel.
That's you trying to get it off.
Yeah, we could have been what I did to fucking.
Alright, hang on. It looks like you shacked the riddle.
Fuck.
Try not to repeat that one, Jim.
Where's the fucking spatula? What do I do with that chunk? Round 2, fight!
Hey, see, it's the same to just fucking microwave it. You're saying don't heat it.
I just microwave the chocolate 30 seconds at a time, fully melted, then add. About 30% of melted chocolate, stir it in, tempers the chocolate perfectly. And nearly. Yeah, mad. Boston. Hey, Mick, how are you, mate? Who else is there? As Fish, how are you, mate? All right, no, well, I've got this going, and I named it bacon. I'm going to fucking do it right. I will get this. All right, let's start again. That, yeah. Hang on. Make sure that's dead, no water. Make sure that's got no water in it whatsoever. Seems greasy. All right. No, it's not. I don't find any mushroom taste with it, banana. When I'm with the chocolate, it fully takes the mushroom taste fully away. And I don't mind it too bad anyway. All right. If I fuck this one, just can't get any water in there. I just can't get any water in there. If I fuck this one, we got some backup ones from last time. Okay. Starting again. Out to Australia's finest. We got our chocolate. It's tempering now. I'm not going to get any water in the fucking thing this time. The next batch, I put coconut in over there, though. Hey, Charlie C. Morning, mate. Fuck, it's hot here, too. It's fucking, I'm sitting over by the stove here. It's fucking hot, bro. No, no, I don't. Going all right this time? I just got to concentrate a bit. I don't cook, bro. I don't cook at all, lads and lasses. All right, I'm doing it. Machi time. Heat. More heat. Whoa. I don't want to tip it in. Hey, BBK, how are you? As soon as it's melted, take it off the heat. Right. And then add your shrooms. And what? And then put it back on the heat as I've done it before. It's just Josh usually does it. It's still a bit lumpy, actually. I'll take it off. It's cooked, he's saying. I know, fuck. Hey, Josh. You reckon I'll tip it in? You don't? Here we go. Holy fuck.
Remember, it's going to be enough chocolate to eat 12 things.
Yeah, but if it...
Just do what I said. Why'd you even ask me?
Huh?
Why'd you even ask me?
Because, I don't know. More chocolate. Just don't let anybody get in there. And we'll be right. I'm just concentrating. I'm gonna fuck this. Big boy Christian say turn the stove off, cunt. I have to add more chocolate, bro.
Have it on low.
It's on low as.
Yes. Yeah, it's good. That's better. Way more chocolate. That's better. Why do you keep looking up there? You looking at comments?
No, I'm just making sure that they can see going in.
sort this out, bro. Because
Yeah, that's fucked. Holy fuck. Have we got more chocolate? Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
it's the amount of chocolate, Mum. How would microwaving it change how much chocolate there is?
You just said how to do it.
I know how to fucking do it. No offense either. I've done it like fucking 4 times.
No, I am tipping it all in. I just got to add it at a time, otherwise it gets too congealed. Don't worry, the whole ounce is going in, can't you worry about that. Woo-wee!
Oh, I've got a joke. That's only though.
Oh, it's looking good, guys. Look at that. See what it looks like when I first tip it in? Just let that heat up again. It's getting a bit stuck. Fuck. Woo. Oh, tap. Hang on, using that tap. Hey, Taff, for Charlie, BBK there, as a fish, banana, everyone. JP Phone 20. Hey, guys. Going good. Oh, top up. I'm gonna have to add more fucking this. Hey? What do you mean?
But an absolutely filthy concentration. It's hilarious. But we're all adults.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
You can do it.
Oh, the rest of us going in. Fuck this. Ooh! Oh, shit. That got real thick real quick. You'll have a look. Oh, yeah, bruh. It's a bit thick. Gotta get this into the molds. Oh, well, I'll just have to spoon them in. I'll turn the water off now. I'll turn that cut off. That's her. Out to subbies. Into the mold next. Shit. Now. All right. Into the fucking mold, bro. Into the mold. Into the mold. Oh. Oh no, this is bad. Okay. Don't stress, go. Don't have water.
Then lick the bowl and the spoon, Milky said.
Oh, I need your help over here.
Me?
I need someone's help. to jiggle it. I got it way too thick, mate.
2 spoons to scrape off the other.
Should have just waited till tomorrow.
What if I get 2 spoons?
The bathroom?
Pussy goes, go to my fuck's sake, mate. No, absolutely fucking not.
I'll sit there in the bathroom.
I said I didn't say that. Sarah, I'm in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, 20 minutes to a day.
Sarah, I'm in the bathroom.
Even here?
The bathroom is beautiful and warm if you want to go in there.
But not really. None of it's going to be wasted. I'll hang out and listen for a bit. This is going to be way more stronger. These chocolates are going to be way strong. I've got to work out how much is in each one now.
I just noticed something. The big syringe is sucked up in the big chocolate syringe. It's got a measurement.
I'm not licking the spoons because it'll take the edge off. And I want to have full effect tomorrow. All right. We've got a bit of a monstrosity here, but and that's it. I'll probably take a gram out off by the little bit of wastage here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 chocolates. So what's, let's say 27 grams. Lost a gram there. You know, like just a little bit there that I couldn't get out. So let's say 27. What's 27? 27 divided by 9. What's the calculator of that? Babe. What's 27 divided by 9?
What?
27 divided by 9.
3 7.
3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 chocolates, 27 grams. 9 is 3. So we're looking at 3 grams of chocolate cube.
They're big molds.
3 grams of chocolate cube, boy.
Fucking mess. I just saw that. Got a nice warm spoon. Smoothed it off.
I better get them in the freezer before I drop the cunts.
Yeah, drop that. Oh At room 10. Nigel said room 10. Harden in the fridge or room 10. Do not freeze them.
Don't freeze them.
Don't freeze them.
Oh, okay. I'll put them in the fridge then. Why not freeze them?
Don't freeze them.
Strap in.
Great.
Good luck. Enjoy those South Aussie subs or something different. Strap in. Yeah, mad. Overnight. Fridge overnight better. Righto, fridge it is. Hang on, I'm just going to redo this. Into the fridge. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking 3 grams a cube.
He said have half, 2.8, 2.8.
No, I'm thinking about having 2.5 straight up.
What? Cubes?
So that'll be 7 grams, 7.5 grams. So I'm thinking about taking that. I want to take about a 7 gram dose. So I'll take 2.5 of those cubes, I reckon. What do you reckon? Fucking chocolate everywhere. Let's throw this over the fucking old stove. All right. So I ended up using all that chocolate. Ended up using all that chocolate. What's that? I might take the laptop back over to the table where I usually sit so I can talk and fucking have a few billies. Hardened food yet rooms. Yeah, I was thinking the same, Nige. Good luck. Enjoy those Sarge. Strap in. There's something different. Fridge overnight better. Yeah, Nige. Messes with the texture. True. Fuck that. And do a live as well. Yeah, I will. Well, I'm taking them in the morning, so I'm going to get up. Oh, because I went shop, did my food shopping and did all the bills and running about shit. I wanted to do this live so I could do the mushies with you. Because Josh and I do it together, but I'm usually fading around. Josh does most of that, like what I was doing, the mixing and that.
I can tell.
That's why I fucked the first one because I got water all in it. But yeah, no, I will. I'll go live, mate. 7 gram of Hero Days, is it? We broke the most hard. Yeah, I know. There's a lot. No, it's for good. He wants to decide build different. 7 will tear you down and rebuild you. I'm happy with that. I'm happy. I'm good with myself. So 2 will be 6, but I don't want to question it because I had it in my head. I'm ready to do 7. Last time I did like 3, I think 3.5 grams, and I just laughed and fucking laughed. I never got any good visuals. I never got any. I got a bit of the shimmer. Got a bit of like a shimmer when I was moving. If I moved, it sort of had a shimmer, but it wasn't nothing crazy. And just laughed and feel good. I just felt so fucking good and just laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed. I had to go to bed. I was laughing so fucking hard. Next time, mix it with icing and make a cake. Yeah, don't question it. Just don't go anywhere and watch a movie or going to be melting on the ground. Well, I live on 5 acres and I've got a mad bush and creek in the back. Like, I could just go for a walk around and just in the bush and just, be one with nature and that and just have a feel. If I've got to lie down in my paddock, I've got an acre paddock there that's mowed. I can just go and lay in the middle of the cut. you'll love it. Just be open to a big. Yeah, no, I'm totally open to it. Totally open to it. Like I said, I'm new with mushrooms. I've taken a lot of LSD, and that's never really like I've had some mad times on it, but I never really like lost myself or got scared or had a bad trip or a bad way. I was always just had a pretty mad time on it, you know. So, but I know it's not the same. And also mushrooms too. I'm doing it for a little bit of therapy as well, not just for the recreational side of it. I'm actually doing it for a little bit of therapy to see what I can get out of it. Like Nigel said, like a breakdown and a rebuild. I mean, I'm happy for any experience. If it's a little bit negative, it's a little bit negative. I'm open to that. I'll understand what's going on. I'll talk a bit. But no, I'm looking forward to it, guys. And if it's not too fucking hairy, then I'll definitely go live and try and solve the problems of the world. Yeah, much love, yeah, bro. Appreciate you, man. Watch out, Slender. I'll fucking take Slender Man, bro. He want to run for me, can't. Slender Man sees me out there on shrooms in my paddock. He want to fucking go and hide in the bushes, and I'm coming. Nah, just fucking. And they don't call them gold taps for no reason. They are gold. Oh, sorry. And I've done a few cubes, like I've done the gold tops. I know that's a different thing you're talking about, but the gold tops, the cubes. And that was just pretty mellow. That was nice. But I want to have a decent dose, That's what I mean. I'm doing it properly. I want to have a decent dose. So looking forward to it, eh? Now do the dish inside.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I know. I gotta do that.
The dishes.
Mel shooting me with a little fucking elder father. Tell me if you figure out if the world is flat. It certainly isn't.
No.
It fucking isn't. They worked that out. Yonder we go.
Got him in the neck. Paddle pot stick and a rubber band and an earbud.
That was good. That first one went bad. But I think I'll I think next time I might just try the chocolates, eh? Sorry, the microwave, eh? Yeah, 30 seconds and yeah, I suppose, but that was a bit of fun. Well, where'd the bucket go?
What?
Where'd the bucket go?
No, you said you're coming down pockets.
All right, I'm gonna pull this whole system down.
Let me bring it back up.
No. I might as well come down there and get a bit more comfortable and just fucking chill. I'm just gonna have to take the power. All right.
Already.
Well, yeah, have a look in the fridge. Yeah, they're gonna be about 3 grams a cube. Yeah, I'm still live. Yeah. Right. Let's plug that in. I'll just plug the back of this in the laptop.
Plugging this into the bank down here. Shit, hang on.
Yeah, it needs power.
What the other end of it?
I'll just clean them up. I'll come on the phone with you.
Okay.
Okay. Apache, come here, baby. Come here, baby girl.
That ass gotta go.
She's beautiful. Hey, baby.
But she's not broken anymore. She's just a fat duck.
When will they be ready, you reckon?
In the morning. Yeah. Oh, you can take one later on, but in the mornings you go.
Document it.
There's no fucks to give. Get it here. Shit, that's on gold.
I better not have any mushroom chocolate on my hands. No, I don't.
They're going to be done. You're a salt lick.
How did you do, Miss? What? Queensland cubes are way different to South Australian subs, bro. Yeah, I know. Caesars gave me the whole rundown on them, and when I chat GPT, I put in one of the top 5 strongest psychedelic psilocybin mushrooms in the world, and the Aussie subs come up second. They actually tied with number 1, but I think number 1 went longer or something, some Mexican mushroom. But yeah, the Aussie subs, South Australian subs are like up there for the second highest. It's my favourite girl. Overboard. Pity I didn't have it cooked with the chocolate bit. Yeah. It's my favourite grill. Sarge, thanks for tonight. No worries, brother. That was good. I enjoyed doing that too. Cheers, folks. Great cooking. Good start. Good. Now, tonight we're going to do beef ravioli, hand-paid from fucking pasta made in Italy. Like, fuck. I couldn't cook me way out of a fucking wet paper bag, cunt. I couldn't cook me way out of anything. They are very powerful. They are, mate. And that's why I'm doing it. It's I've got a nice clean day. The weather's been nice up here, man. And I've been planning it. I thought I'd do the mushrooms on Thursday, and I'll do them Friday. So I'm really looking forward to it. And it is. That's how I see it. BBK. I see it as medicine too, bro. I was talking about Apache. Yeah, she just jumped on the other chair now. Peter Russell. Peter Russell Sarge. Yeah, mad. That's good. I like that. That's mad. That's funny. Lene, cheers at Just Us. Hey, Lene, how are you? Been a while, mate.
Anything over 5 is a lot.
Next Easter at Chris's. Woo! Yeah, now I just got to fucking you're so far behind.
I know. Sorry.
I just need to get those little Easter egg. What am I looking for? The molds. Get the mold going. They are opening a psychedelic medicine research clinic in Queensland. They are on the Sunshine Coast. There's a psychiatrist that works with different types of PTSD and I believe different types of body image traumas, like
and all the
people. Excuse me, people that eat too much or people that have anorexia or bulimia, people like that. They're actually bringing in. What's that stuff they do in Mexico? It just slips my mind. I see it on the Sean Ryan show. As ayahuasca. Ayahuasca, that's right. They're doing an ayahuasca, the Mexican one where you purge and have that big experience. And they're bringing in psychedelic mushrooms. And they're trialing that in the clinic on the Sunshine Coast. So, yeah, I've been microdosing 0.5 of a gram for the last year, and it's helped me a lot with my ADHD. Saved me from having big pharma needs. Meds. Oh, mate, that's amazing. See, that's amazing that a fungus that grows in the ground that's perfectly natural and normal that can help you out like that. That's why I love weed too. It just grows on a beautiful tree. It's so beautiful when it's flowering. Same with when I go picking. I've never got the pick subbies, but when I've gone picking gold tops, the cubes, it's just mad walking through the bush and they're just growing there in the ground and you're picking them up. The whole experience is almost better than taking the mushrooms themselves. Is when you go on that beautiful walk, you're one at nature. Usually where I am here, it's been raining a bit, so it's got that glistening because the sun's been down, the mushrooms are coming up in that humidity, and you got your bag, and you're like having a competition who can fill the fucking bag up, bro. And you get home and you top your butt up, and it's medicine and it helps you. And like BBK said, if it keeps you away from big pharma, far out, what a wonderful thing. And then you're not smashing your liver and your kidneys and all that other stuff that medicine and the stuff they put in it to help break it down when you take a pill or do this or that. You should sign up at Secure Depression, Anxiety, and PTSD. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's been a bit. Hope you and Mel have been well. Yeah, no, we're getting on. We're getting there, man. I spent a bit of time in hospital. But that's a whole. That's a whole thing. Anxiety and depression, and also 100% anxiety and depression. Make Easter great again recipe. Frack, mate.
Oh,
Trialing
okay.
ketamine for depression treatment too. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've heard that. And my daughter, my beautiful daughter, Sarah.
Hello.
I have pretty bad PTSD. It sucks, man. Complex PTSD. Yeah, nah, the 80s. It sucks bad. BBK. Bomb. Mushies are truly a blessing in many ways. I totally. Well, see, I haven't had a fully proper. I only just had a cubes a couple of times, and subbies just a one little dose. So, oh shit. Sorry to hear about that. No, it's all good. Weed is my medicine, organic only for me these days. Yeah, bloody BBK, I'm all for that. I can't. How can you not get behind that? Oh shit! Sorry to hear that. Hey Sarah. Hey Sarah. Hey Sarah.
Hello.
Oh shit.
Strong genes. Oh gosh.
Well, so she's definitely your girl. Charlie sees in Canada.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Just don't abuse emojis and she will guide you and look after you. I can appreciate that for sure. I'm looking forward to my experience tomorrow. Like I said, I hope it's not too intense that I can't operate the laptop and get on and experience what I'm feeling, seeing. If not, if it's really personal and spiritual, then I'll probably stay away from that. But if it's not and it's more fun and I'm having a bit of a good high visuals, then we'll see how we go. Milky, g'day Sarah. Lene, Yves 100. Frack, g'day Sarah. Charlie C, all things in moderation. BBK, yep.
It's still my bowl.
As a fish ripper Billy. Oh, is that yours?
Yeah.
Oh, well, fucking free cane. There you go, mate.
Have the same bowl at the moment.
Yeah, we do. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Well, I'll have a try of your mix then, mate.
Go on.
As a fish ripper Billy, Sarah.
Plan on it.
Lene, what's that? Peace flower.
Is it? Oh yeah, little kind of thing.
And lighters.
Do you want a jetty?
It's fucking. There's loads of. Look, there's a whole thing over there. It's like 16.
Oh no, I just need one that works.
Word. Sarah pulls cones better than you can, Sarge.
Yeah, Woodsy.
Facts.
True. Yeah.
Smoke anyone under the table. Let's go. Die on that hill.
Yeah. But I've got 20-something years more CS gas, war dust, shit dust, people's dead body dust,
That's not a brag.
fucking animals in fucked up dead water and bodies in dead water dust in me. I had anthrax shots, so yeah, no wonder I can't suck a Billy hard gun.
I guess.
Ash, good night. Good night, darling.
Good night.
Give Jack a slap in the back of the head for me. No, don't.
Rip a screwball.
Rip
Get
a
us up.
screwball, Sarah. All I hear is excuses. True. True, cunt. Oh, God. People's dead body dust. Jack said 20 years of excuses. You fucking funny cunts. Yikes. Ah, well, it is what it is.
How long have you been swimming for? An hour?
Hour and 7.
Not
I
bad.
fucked the first lot of chocolate.
Yeah, I heard.
Completely fucked it.
Yeah, I heard from the other room.
I got hot water because I got a bit overzealous, and I pushed down on the pot that was in the water that's meant to temper the chocolate. And as I pushed down on it too hard, because I got then all water flowed in, all the hot water flowed in, and it just turned into a chocolate lump.
Yeah.
I was just about to tip the fucking mushy powder in too.
Oh, fuck.
I would have fucked it. I would have totally fucked it. If I pulled kind of like Sarah did, right, I would go in la 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 land.
It's a standard. I got some mad bongs too, actually.
She does. She's got a whole collection of them. You have another one there, eh?
Go on.
Jack, that's a big word for you. What's a big word?
Do you want a drink?
Yes, please.
What do you want?
I got a little tin of passion fruit.
Right.
I might have one of those passion fruit ones. No, so that was something different, eh? What kind? It's all right. Thanks, darling.
And I'm just gonna refill the waters real quick
What waters?
in the fridge.
No.
Oh.
Brand new
I
shit
bought a
for
whole
Calvin.
I bought a whole
Brand new
case.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah, making it seven.
yeah. So
Where
that's
are
something different. I just thought when I was fucking out getting the bacon chocolate, I thought, shit, I might fucking set up the laptop in the corner and fucking and then do a live doing it, you know, something different just because I was excited about it, you know. And I want to get more. I want to do more stuff on YouTube. I want to get more active now. I'm fucking eating properly again, and you know, I'm all back to fucking normal. My health is heaps better.
He's never normal.
Mel goes, I'm never normal. What are you talking about? Who is? Who is normal? How-
I'm across the board normal.
Who that sweetie next to you, Captain? How to? Why to? Bro, my lovely wife. But, yeah, she never likes really putting her face on camera. Not me. Nah, so, yeah, I was out shopping and, you know, I just thought I wouldn't mind filming that and hanging out with you tonight a bit and having a few billies, and I'll do my mushies in the morning. And even if I don't go live tomorrow morning, like tomorrow morning, mid-morning or whatever when I'm doing it, I'm definitely going live tomorrow night at normal time as I do at 7 o'clock. In fact, when I finish here, I'll book that for tomorrow, no matter what. Mail order minium. I definitely, and so I'll report on the on my adventures of tomorrow. Love that mask, smoking. Charlie C.
I'm after Michael Myers.
Mm-hmm. We counted him. He's got like 30 masks. Was it 30 or was it 20?
It's not enough.
Was it 30 or 20 though?
I don't know.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
It's a lot. Don't
Them little bitters.
You reckon like this?
Yeah. They're not bad, eh?
Yeah, they're nice.
Huh?
They're nice. Thank you.
Tune in next week was fucking Milky, you crack me up, cunt.
What did he say?
Tune in for next week's Sergeant Spotted Dick. I think he means like a meal, you know, like Sarge Ramsey. But I'm not even though. I couldn't even get the chocolate right, bro. You should see it was atrocious in there. You have to spoon it out. When Josh does it, he mixes the mushroom powder so well, he can just pour it out like it's honey.
I know Josh has a good technique.
Yeah, he does. Has a very good technique.
Yeah.
And he just pours it and fills each mold up. There I am fucking spunning out like fucking peanut butter.
Just each.
It looks good, though, ain't it? ended up putting nearly half the white chocolate in as well.
Did you get white chocolate?
Yeah, I did get Cadbury's white chocolate as well.
What the fuck? We didn't talk about this.
You can't tell though. I needed it for volume.
Volume. What did you use the one in the cupboards that we already had?
No, I used a brand new one that I bought today, Cadbury one. Okay. You can see the packet up there. It's nice. Jenny, cooked too long. Is that what it was? I was fucking. BBK was yelling that at me. A few people were going, "Oi, turn the stove off, get it off." But I thought, if as long as I keep going back to it, it'll keep the chocolate melty. You know, the heat keeps it melty. But it didn't sort of work that way. That's the Scoob guy from the left of the dealer song. What? That's it, Charlie. As soon as it melted, mix, mold, no lollygagging. Oh, yeah, and stirring like I was fuck assing about. See, Josh has got a down pay that. Not Billy.
What?
No, show him your nails.
No. Wait, look at Reggie's on your page. Look, I mean, if when Sarge tries to make his subbies for the first time, and you're so bad at cooking, you accidentally makes lava. Put that on your page. I did that just then. People are going to see that because I did that.
It's cool. As soon as it melts, yeah. That just makes perfect. Get it in the
Passion fruit now is so beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, they're good, these little Bundaberg.
I love passion fruit.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. That's right.
Fuck,
Hey,
would be
motherfuckers. We both said the same.
We're down the road too, Bundy.
Cheers.
Josh is sucking at his game. You can tell by the thump.
I think he's in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be because there's no hot water. Shit, is that chocolate in this? No, look at that top.
Settle.
There's chocolate packets on the floor with chocolate in them.
Animals. It was Josh's 23rd birthday.
Got one purple balloon.
This box. Oh no, that's your box.
Yeah.
That's just what you can see in the view. If you see what we can see, there's about 20 balloons.
I'll be able to just slightly turn the laptop so you'll be able to see the rest of the house. It still doesn't look like me, does it?
Nah. They go into my room in the bathroom in the corridor.
We just haven't taken him down yet.
That was like nearly a week ago.
Happy birthday, Josh. He's fucked too, Josh. That's why he was why he had a mask on too, because he worked last night. He does the midnight shift at 12 till 6 at the 24-hour servo, and he hasn't slept today. So he's finished work at 6, and then we went in town most of the day, and like he's pretty fucked. That's why he's like, I'm gonna hit the road. Have a good one, Chris, Mel, Sarah, Josh. Yeah, cheers, Woodsy. Have a good one, mate. Have a good day at work tomorrow, brother. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Thanks, mate. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Hello.
Rip a helium balloon. Ha! Milky fell for it too.
Nice.
You all fell for it, didn't you? Even Josh did. You know what we did? Tell him, Sarah.
So sneaky. I just double taped over itself and then like put it to the balloons to the roof, so it looks like they're floating, but they're just stuck to the roof. It was actually Mum's idea.
Was it Mum's idea, was it?
Yeah.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, so we just tucked a little bit of tape.
But it was good though, because we had one where like at the balloon we had like a streamer tied to it, so it looked like it was a balloon floating with a little like string.
Actually, I don't know if you're able to see it, but it's that green one right there. Can you see that green one right there?
Not really.
Nah, the light.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. You can see the green one with the streamer in the left corner.
Oh, yeah, right up here.
Yeah.
Of the...
Josh came out and he saw that. He's like, oh, helium. Yeah.
And he went to like pull on it, and he was like, it just like got unstuck from the roof and just floated down. He's like, oh, what the fuck?
He pulled it off the roof to play with it, and it just went straight to the floor. Yeah, so that's brilliant. Laugh my ass off. If you got small kids, you know it's good fun until they want to play with them.
Plus, it keeps it away from the dogs off the floor too.
Yeah, that's actually the driving factor, is because we've got 3 dogs, and Apache, the Staffy that was on my lap before, she's getting real freaked out by the balloons, so we just thought, fuck, stick him to the roof.
Yeah.
Or melded, yeah. Cuts back, no helium for you. Did you prune that mango tree? I did, mate. I did prune it, and it's coming back hardcore. I tell you what's not coming back as much as I thought is my mulberry. My mulberry tree.
Yeah, it's like fucked.
It's like a stick, but I can see the green shoots now, but people telling me go hard on it, so I went hard as fuck on it.
And it's like not recovered yet.
It's just like little green shoots now. But no, the mango tree is coming back good, mate. Really good. I reckon I'll get a few mangoes. I reckon I'll get probably 10, hopefully. And I've got 6 passion fruit vines I've got to put in, and a mandarin tree I just got. So I'm putting them in the next few days. I'm going to find a spot, going to go to Bunnings. I'm just going to get some, just some soil, just so I can dig big enough hole, put some just, potting mix in there to throw the passion fruit trees around my fence line, because it's got perfect fence to grow passion fruit vine. Fooled me. Fooled you. What are you talking about?
The balloons.
Oh, the balloons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It was mad. Josh come in his room like, yeah, helium. It's so bad. And then he went to grab it. It was so bad. So funny. Yeah, it will wake up and give the mulberry heaps of mulch. Yeah, it will wake up. Give the mulberry heaps. Oh, okay, because it's like fucking 9 foot, 10 foot high, the mulberry. It's like, the shaft, the stem on it, what do you call it? It's like this round. Good job. Get a high chance of fruit this year. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we thought it was a good idea getting those confetti-filled balloons until the dogs got a hold of them. Absolutely fuck that. Yeah, confetti's already a nightmare, but getting dogs and balloons involved. I just realised there's still Macca's in the fridge. I might.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking too, I haven't had dinner yet.
Yeah.
I just got home and started fucking cooking chocolate.
Yeah,
And you started cleaning. Oh, shit.
What's up?
I'm going to drop that half to Jill too.
Oh, yeah. I'll be right in the car, in my car. Yeah, surely.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after, but yeah.
It is.
Take 20.
That's all good. I can just head off. You can see you.
Yeah, that's cool.
It is. Well,
Thanks for jumping up with me.
no problem. Okay, peace, guys. I gotta go.
Love you, darling.
Love you.
Yeah, so what a cool Thursday night. That was wicked. Fuck, that balloon's annoying the fucking piss out of me. Hang on a sec. See, the evidence. The evidence is right there. And it doesn't take the paint off the roof either. Oh, Milky, CJ, and Practice said, see you, Sarah.
See you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was good. I should. You just want to see something cool I found today? I'll just fucking bring up my YouTube channel really quick. The YouTube thing real quick. Now I can go back over here and go add. And I'm just going to show you this share screen. Okay. So let me just go back over here Oh, it's in alphabetical order. Right, where's it? F. Here we go. So this website, this channel here I found, and it's mad. It's just shorts of lads just of the answer of when you walk, when I talk about, actions and words have consequences in the real world. Well, this is a really good one to show you. Like, what's a good one? Like, have you seen that Aussie lad? Do you remember this? Where is it? Where is he? Aussie boy. Here, this guy here.
The big guy shoved him out of ego, so the smaller guy did what he had to do. It all started when the smaller guy tried to squash the beat. This creepy trespasser ignored every warning and went for the guy's girl until the trespasser complained about a porch light, trespassed, and got a dimmer. Ignoring warnings, he walked toward the girlfriend.
You come near me and look the f*** out.
Don't touch her. Don't walk over something. Get out of my yard. Get out of my yard.
Oh, they blurred it.
This creepy trespasser ignored. This dude tried to skip the line and ended up making a decision he instantly regretted. The guy in the white shirt thought he could cut in front like it was no big deal. But the man in blue, he tried to stop him politely. He got aggressive fast, shoving, threatening, getting right in Blue's face like he was untouchable. But the man in blue stayed composed until he had enough.
Okay.
This dude tried to skip the line and ended up making a decision he instantly regretted. This guy picked a fight with
These drunk guys thought they could mess with a sober biker guy.
Oh, this guy here, they kick him on his bike, bro. Boom.
After kicking his bike twice, the drunk guy thought he and his buddy had the upper hand. But the second that rider stepped off...
Bang, kick him again, bro. Fuck yeah. Made this cunt out. Boom. Boom. Pretty untidy the way through him, but fuck it'll do.
They could mess with a sober biker guy, and they learned their lesson the hard way.
Fella's punching on for mental health.
After kicking his bike twice, the drunk guy thought he and his buddy had the upper hand. But the... Yeah,
so that Street Fight Reality, it's called. It's not bad. It's just a bunch of shorts of just cunts copping the consequences of their actions, pretty much. It's good. I enjoyed it. I found it this morning. Look up Australian Street Fighter 16 man elimination. Actually, I might have seen something come up about that. Australian Street Fighter 16 man. Like, I did see something come up. Are they doing that in Brisbane and Goodna? I think you'd enjoy it. Fellas punching on mental health awareness. Yeah, no, I definitely would fucking like that. I definitely would, bro. Yeah, I'll look that up for sure. Australian Street Fighter. Yeah, no, I've definitely seen that in my recommended, I think. I lived in Goodna. When I was at school playing rugby league. I wouldn't have a clue. Western Sydney, of course. It's really good. All love at the end, yeah. Nigel is that Hoodridge fella. Yeah, no, Goodna was the first place when I was playing rugby league. I got billeted. Remember when you were playing some footy at school and you used to go and play, rep footy or whatever, you'd get billeted. Goodna was the first place I got billeted at. Because I was playing in Toowoomba and we'd come down and play the Brisbane Metropolitan teams. So we'd get billeted when we come down from Toowoomba.
You got my bowl down there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just there.
Yeah. Pardon?
Not sure, CJ. Yeah. That Hoodridge. Yeah, he's a rapper, dude. Eh? I think he's done some raps with Spaniard. Yeah, but no, I'm definitely gonna check that out, Nigel, for sure. I didn't know it had a there was an like a men's mental health awareness undertone to it. That's mad. Oh.
Josh, I'm about to go out to the police and Joe's in his straight up. Because he's right at 8 o'clock. Yeah, we go now.
Yeah, what about all this craziness with Obama and the director of intelligence coming out and saying, the head of the CIA and FBI under Obama were, manufacturing intelligence reports about this Russian cohesion with Trump. No, it's got nothing to do with us, but it's a pretty big fucking scandal, because if you look at what that really means, it means there was a president that was trying to manipulate the American public, around 70 million people, through falsifying documents that the Russians were colluding with the new incumbent president so that they could chuck him out and bring a new president in. I mean, that's crazy. If you think about that, that's undermining the whole Constitution, I just think it's crazy. I think it's, probably the scandal of, the scandal of the last 50 years. Yep, it is. Just had a look. Nigel's just saying it is under that Hoodrich guy.
Not much, like $10. Did you keep it in?
I'll just put it in her account. She meant twice, so she's picked up every fucking day.
Yeah, so that was good. I enjoyed tonight. It was fun. Excuse me. We got it done. I'll go to the fridge in a minute and I'll bring them out so you can see what they look like now they've set a little bit. Hood contender. Okay. It's like that that other one that's going off crazy at the moment, where they run at each other. Run at me or whatever the fuck it is, where they one defends while one runs it up and then the other one defends it while the other lad runs it up. That's taken off. I've seen there's two lads doing it for 200 grand. Yeah. I know it's bin on. I'll take the bin up tonight.
I'm gonna have to keep the bin up to the door because I put too many breadfruits in it and it's gonna bust. Get a bust, I did that.
Hoodrich, love you, lad. I'll get the chocolates so you can have a gander. Just put me back in the fridge in a second. There you go. That's the end. 3 3 grams each block. Hey DK, how are you, buddy? Yeah, mate. I just got some South Australian subbies, and I just made some nice magic mushroom chocolate tonight, and that's what I was just showing the outcome now. So yeah, for medicinal purposes for me tomorrow, I'm gonna have a dose and hopefully enjoy a spiritual adventure tomorrow, and I'm really looking forward to it. Sorry, I just got the hiccups. Lene, where are you at? Lene, if I remember rightly, Seattle, I think. Miracle, mate. Nice, bruv. Enjoy. Nah, cheers, DK. I am, mate. I'm going to enjoy that tomorrow. So, yeah, just going to take a dose and, have a spiritual remedy. Sounds like so much fun. Yeah, it's going to be good. And my young fella is going to take some with me. And I think Sarah's just going to have a small bit. She's probably going to have maybe a quarter or half a chocolate. No, you got it right. Seattle, baby. Yeah.
Holy shit.
You should come back home to you.
And burn you to death.
She would if she could. From what I've spoke to Lene in the past, she would if she could. She lived, if I remember last time, 3 years. And it was around the Canberra region. She lived. Yeah, I see that. I so wish I could see Jad. I knew she'd say that. Yeah. So praying every day. Yeah. But what else was on the report? I've got this fucking firewood, man. Blue gum. Fuck.
Burning.
Hot.
We are sweating our asses off.
Oh, you can't look. I'll show you. It's gonna look at that. I've got one small piece of blue bug gum in there. It's been burning for like an hour and a half. It's so fucking hot.
I'm roasting. I'm literally roasting.
Well, yep, Chris. Yep, as Chris knows. Yeah, I remember. Rest in peace, Ozzy. Yeah, I know. That was emotional seeing everybody when he was at that last concert where he strapped into that special chair. He actually didn't sing too bad. I didn't see much of the concert, just from what I've seen on shorts and stuff. But no, I wasn't emotional at all. I never really was into Black Sabbath, but I appreciate what they did for the music industry. He was a fucking,
I'm not sure if
a Mughal really when it comes to like some of the stuff he was doing. He was a pioneer in the rock. Took it that next level of I don't know, what would you call it, dark rock or something? I loved him so. Oh, Lene, did you? Yeah, mad. Yeah.
That's sad for the people who did love him.
Yeah.
He's loved quite a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I just thought it was emotional how I saw all the people at his last concert and he's singing to him, and it was just an emotional moment for him and everybody there. You could see the gravity of that, and I thought that was pretty cool that he got to have that, and so did all his fucking fans, man. That was pretty amazing. And then literally 4 or 5 days later, he dies. But he knew he had it. He knew he was fucked. But Yeah, Aussie born. Osborne, rest in peace, bro.
Read some of these out and throw them away.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Could you give me another one,
Yes, thank you.
please? Always wished he was my daddy besides my own. Yeah, rest in peace, Aussie. You know, and he had a pretty strong woman behind him, Sharon.
Oh
You
my
know,
God.
Sharon's fucking went through fucking hell, mate, by his side and stuck by him. So, you know, hats off. He probably couldn't have been and done the things he did if it wasn't for such a strong woman behind him. Yeah, it was definitely meant to be. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I've been going all day. In Bunnings, just pricing a little electric push mower for around where the dog in my dog yard here at the fenced area around the house. I was just looking at that Ortiz range, just a Bunnings brand range. I like how they got the 36 volt dual 18 volt battery, and every single 18 volt just goes onto every other like 50 appliances that are pretty madly cheap. I just need something just for running around like just around the area here. So I've been Bunnings looking at that shit. Has anyone got electric mowers? And if they do, what do you think? My mum was born same year as Aussie. I worry every day. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm off to bed. Early start in the morning. Big love, Chris, Mel, and all. No worries, CJ. Big love, brother. Have a good day tomorrow, mate. Wherever your travels are tomorrow, travel safe, brother.
Travel safe.
Appreciate you, man. Have a
We
good
love
night.
you.
Have a good night's sleep. Yeah. So I'll have another one of these and have a few more Billies, and then
People are going to think you're drinking Bundaberg, eh?
I am, but they're passion fruit.
Yeah, I know. They just look like they're so tiny. Don't throw them out. They're cute. They're adorable. I've got big plans for these cans.
Lene has said, have a good sleep, and cheers, CJ. Cheers.
Absolutely
I
beautiful.
don't mind them. Yeah.
One of my faves, man.
Hey, my fave. Yeah. The Bundaberg passion fruit ones, man. There's a few that do. Bundaberg does good. Sarsaparilla, ginger beer.
No, sarsaparillas.
For Americans that are watching, sarsaparillas like Dr. Pepper. I mean, it's the closest thing you could say.
If that's what Dr. Pepper is.
I've got the Bundaberg ginger beer, yeah. I'm pretty sure they sell in the States now, don't they, Lene? I'm pretty sure Bundaberg made it over there. I bought Mum a little electric steel mower, and it's pretty sweet for what she needs to do with it. Yeah, I saw these stills there, but I'm thinking for something I'll use not that often. It's just a little area. But I do remember a good mate of mine that I went to Afghan with, actually, and he used to say to me, only a rich man can buy cheap shit. And I used to think, fuck, and when you really think about that, only a rich man can afford to buy cheap shit.
He was so right.
You know?
He was right.
And what he meant by that is you can go and buy the $2 pair of pliers, or you can go and buy the Sig Chrome set. Yeah, the Sig Chrome pliers might be 10 times, 20 times the amount of the $2, but you'll buy them once. And the $2 ones, you might buy them 40 times, you know, especially if you cut and wire with them, you know, they snap and break all the fucking time. And then end up spending $40 over that period of time that one $20 pair would have lasted you those 20 years. You know what I mean? But I just remember him saying that shit to me. He used to say to me, Goody, only a rich man can afford to buy cheap shit, mate. And I just always thought it was a cool saying. Pick them up, do the hedges with them too, Milky. Yeah, because they're light, eh? That's what I noticed. I noticed that, was it Ryobi? Ryobi had a really good one, but it was metal. It had a metal base, like an iron base. So I thought that's going to be prone to rust, and it takes away the beauty and the positive side of electric being plastic, so light. You know, it's light to whip around with, whereas, you know, now you're throwing that metal hull on like a Victor hull or a fucking, you know, that metal, like on a petrol. It's brought the weight back, so
No.
you're going to use more energy too now to move that heavier bulk thing around, so you're not going to get as far with it, I'd say. Buy once, cry once. That's excellent, Nigel. That's excellent. Buy once, cry once. Okay. Yeah, no, I did light, and it reminded me of pushing around one of those bubble mowers. I was even thinking of getting the old, you know, the two-handle push one that had the cylinder blade. It's mechanical.
That's
but then I thought, let's be real. I'm not fucking pushing that cunt around.
I would push that all day long.
Yeah, not until you realise how much effort you got to put into it. If the grass is longer than an inch.
58 kilos. I can just lean on it. But it does like that. Lean on it.
Yeah,
sharpen the blades. Whisk sharp.
Yeah, and I was thinking of getting a just a little electric chainsaw just to do the soft wood that's growing around around my water tanks. You know, you wouldn't use electric chainsaw and fucking iron bark or gum or anything like that, you know. But like white wattle, I got a lot of that white wattle. That's fucking this. It's more of a pest. It's like a pest, I think. If Banana Farmer's in the chat, he'll know the white wattle up here in Queensland is like it's fucking. I don't think it's native.
We need random monkey to come up here and just fuck our property up in this trap.
Yeah, been there and fuck that shit. Talk to Jack about chainsaws. Jack. I've got a still. I've got a still over there, Michelle. I've got a still in there. I've got two Ryobis, but the bars are bent. But that's all right. I put them on back the other way and bend them back. That's what I've done to get the bars straight again. And I've got a still over there, but I'm just sick of the two-stroke and just the still. I've got two, but the other one doesn't work.
But they're still there.
I just want like a little light electric, you know, that's fuck all noise, and I can just get through the white wattle, the soft white wood. Soft. Huh?
I have a question.
What's up?
Can constellations change orientation?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, because we're moving. So
that makes sense.
not only are we going around the sun's going around a black hole, and then the galaxy is also moving.
Okay.
So we got so much movement. So the constellations are moving throughout the night sky as we revolve around the sun, as the sun revolves around the black hole.
That makes sense.
The black hole Sagittarius.
I just asked because I was just looking at the sky, and the Southern Cross is not where it was a week ago.
No, but the beauty of the Southern Cross is
every night.
The beauty of the Southern Cross is if you cross the north and the west stars with the little in star, then you draw a line straight down the horizon. That's dead south.
Well, you guys are so lucky that you're behind the screen because I just did the most lethal fart.
Fuck you.
I don't know if they heard that.
Absolutely fucking not.
My daughter, get out of here. Don't do fart in front of the fan. Don't you fucking dare.
Direct eye
Get in.
Fuck.
If you live in a townhouse, the electric mowers are okay, but save yourself the future hassle and buy Bunnings' cheapest 4-stroke petrol mower. Electric chainsaws are good these days, though. Yeah, I've got a petrol mower too. I've got a little blue petrol Victor, but I just want something a bit lighter that I can just.
Meow meow.
And I've got a ride on. I've got a Cox.
He's got a big Cox.
No, I've got a Cox over there. So, you know, the little square just built like a brick shit house, just go and go. That's what I use for running around the outside, for doing my front top paddock, my top right paddock. Down the back, I get that slashed because it's like 3 or 4 acres down the back. That's, you know, we just rally cars around, fucking ride dirt bikes, sort of creep down there. spewing was a few minutes behind. No, that's cool, bro. And you gotta watch too, because it'll say fucking top messages. It'll self-correct the top messages. You gotta go in the settings and hit all messages too. That's another thing you gotta look out for as well. You can miss chats when that gets fucking, for some reason, gets turned on and off. It does it to me all the time. When I'm in other people's chats, it'll go, just say top messages and you'll miss some of the conversation. But yeah, no, I mean, you can't go past a steel mower or a Husqvarna mower. Chainsaw. You know, and I've even got a steel Viking. What are you doing? No. Sarah said, "Lucky you cunts are behind the screen because that part was deadly," and then ran off. And then she just see it on the side.
I made her stay in the food room.
She's like, right here, her head was right here. If you could see it, it was right here. And she's like reading the chat to see if he's commented on it. He's fucking sicko.
The exhaust fans going in the food room.
Fucking go around crop dust and every cunt.
You guys are lucky. I don't know, my stomach's feel upset at the moment, but you guys are lucky it's behind the screen.
Well, they'd be fucking fighting you then.
No, I'll walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I gotta catch you later.
No, you absolutely. Stay in the door.
You better not, girl. Honda mower. Yeah, the Hondas go right too. Honda, Victor. But chainsaws, man, steel Husqvarna.
Stop doing laps. She's doing laps, Dad. Well, fucking walk it out.
I think Ryobi is a bit overrated for what they're charging. Milwaukee's pretty good too, but that's a little bit exy. I was in that place here in Gympie where we got the big Bunnings trade place on the opposite side of the car park, in the Bunnings car park. They sort of share the same car park where I go to in Gympie. It's a big trade joint. It's like Bunnings, but just for tools. And I think you can hire a few things. Those Macca's farts go hard. She's eating Macca's too, bro.
I was about to say I got a hubby for her.
Yeah.
You can hire a few things.
You know what's up, my guy.
I rock a Toro ride on it. Oh, Toro's the best. Come on, Milky. Talk about fucking only a man or a rich man can buy cheap shit. Toro, bro, that's what they use on the golf courses. Toro's super famous. All the guys out here that have got like 5 over 5 acres, 10 acres, run Toros. Yeah, Toros are like top shelf when it comes to
5. We run a Cox.
And I've got a Viking. That's what I was saying before. I've got a steel Viking, but the deck's fucked on it.
We had to kill that.
No, it's not killed. It's just parked around the side of the shed. Just the deck's fucked on it. And now because of the neglect,
doesn't want to play on his deck anymore.
Because I put a tarp over it and neglected it, the front tires. One of the front tires has gone down. You know how those little mower tires go? They break the bead real easy. Well, they do, little cunts. Yeah, Toro.
Did you tell them I got a Raven?
No, I didn't. I was tossing up between the Honda Toro self-propelled. Toro had too much plastic for me. Oh, true. But I haven't seen the hand-propelled. So I've only seen ride-ons and the zero turns, and then the big ones that do the fairways and that. I just always noticed whenever I was playing fucking around the golf and that, you'd see them, they'd always have Toros. And I noticed that a lot of the guys here that really love their lawns and they're really into their garden care and have big properties have Toros too. But you can't go past John Deere too when it comes to ride-ons and that. John Deere are pretty solid. The cocks, I've got that little solid square coxes. They're pretty solid. Anything with Briggs and Stratton motors in them are pretty solid. Fucking hell, mate. Can't help yourself. What is it? What are you, fucking 14? He said cocks.
He's fucking laughing as well.
He said penis. She said vagina. Fucking hell, mate. I'm on a Toro skid steer at work most days. They're good. Oh, true. Yeah, fucking, I bet they are, mate. That's the ones I was talking about, DK.
My yard too
small for ride-on. That would look funny. You can get small ride-ons, though. You can get ride-ons that are the same,
giggity,
or like 46-inch cut or whatever they are on the normal push mowers. I was in Bunnings, like I said, just today, and they have the little, what were those cunts?
I don't know.
What were those little fuckers? But they literally look like a push mower deck under a ride-on. But like the steering wheel was tiny and the brake in there, it looked like it would be for like living in suburbia. Like if you just had like a suburbia normal front and backyard.
Sweet fuck all.
And you're pulling out on your $3,000 little fucking tiny 42-inch fucking 38-inch cut ride-on, bro. Fully flexing at every cunt on your ride-on. It'd be perfect for your yard, Nige.
He rocks a Toro. He definitely needs horns.
Yeah, Desi rocks Toros too. Yeah, he had a bunch of them. But he bought an old Connex from a golf, an old golf course that was having a fucking.
What the fuck's going on?
That's gonna be Josh. Mate used to take me 10 hours of mowing on the weekend with a push mower. Did that for nearly 15 years. The amount of time I said to myself, man, one day I'm gonna fucking buy a ride on. Yeah, I've done that too, mate. I was push mowing here for a while. Before I bought my first ride on, I bought the Victor, the Viking, Steel Viking. It's green and white mower. And then the deck dropped on it, and I fucking blew the deck out. And I'm not real mechanically. I know enough to, I can change oil and just do basic shit, but nor do I have the passion. I don't have the passion for fucking sitting there and fucking around. Even though I've got time on my hands to be able to go and do it, I just don't. Like, I find it annoying. I find it annoying to go and tinker and fuck around with that shit. I fucking can't stand it for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, I can do it with guns, but I just can't when it comes to, like fucking around with, tinkering around with, like I've got one of those Honda 5 horsepower mowers, motors that you can pretty much put onto anything. You put a go-kart on it, or at the moment I've got a water pump hooked up to it so that if I have a fire I can shove a lead into the dam and then I can pump out like water. And just, like the maintenance and dinning around and checking the fucking cylinder inside the water pump because they got clogged with dirt and fuck off. I don't know why I don't find like sitting there tinkering. I don't know why. I don't even like doing the oil filters and oil on my dirt bikes. I'd rather take it into T-Moto. I don't know. It's what it's like. I just, I just don't know. Maybe with a smile on my face these days, Nige. Yeah, dude. Ride-on changes everything. You don't get that fucking horrible dust up your fucking nose from push mowers. Or you do if it's real bad dust. But you don't get that, that dry mouth, that cotton mouth that you get, and fucking you're breathing in that shit on the ride. When you're on a ride-on, bro, it's just, it's just sick. The Cox is because mine's a bit of an old one. I've got one of those old solid ones, like from the early 2000s, late 90s. The yellow square Cox. But it's only good to go backwards and forwards. You don't want to be driving because the steering wheel. It's hard to go around. Because it's holding comes and but just backwards and more. Might just doing lines backwards, forwards. Get it done. Right until it breaks by another. Yeah, and because I live out in the bush too, there's someone always selling a ride-on for like $300-500. A John Deere for $1,000. So they're always for sale. It's just trying to get a good runabout for the backyard, like a good rear-wheel drive car. That's that's hard getting them for like 500 because I don't want to spend too much money on a car that we're just going to trash and fucking possibly roll in the backyard. Yeah, but definitely good. I'm definitely blessed and a lucky man to be able to have some property, even though it's not too much, but it's definitely it's just good to be able to have that boundary that's 200 meters away from every cunt, the closest person. It's good. And I've got the forestry there with the lagoons, and we got wild horses running through. We got fucking pigs and deer. All natural honeybees all through the forestry. There's an olive farm in there. Me and my mate Dale found a fucking teepee with canvas at the back of one of the lagoons deep in the forestry that looked 100 years old. It looked like it'd been there for 100 years. It looked like because you got to remember, I'm in gold country too, where I live here in the gold fields of Gympie, and I put it down to like you think a teepee that
What? Because it's so heavy, you can't take the black bag out of it. So
have you gone over to Jules?
I took it as close as I could.
Did you get the half off of the boots?
Yeah, I took it as close as I could before it got to the dark. I'm not kidding.
It's all right. I'll take it up there. I'm taking the bit up over.
No, he just said, "Why did you take a white bit?" It's so full because it's full of the old grapefruits.
Yeah.
But it's so heavy, I can't get it out of the white
He's
bin.
just tired. He's just tired and at his tether.
But I took the white bin to the dark side.
Still good.
And it's heavy.
Sounds amazing. No, I'm lucky, mate. And then straight through the forestry night, I'll go straight through the forestry, which is, between me and Tin Can Bay. Like Tin Can Bay is my close. If I just go straight from my house, straight east, straight to Tin Can Bay in 15 minutes, mate. And between me and Tin Can is just fucking forest upon forest. It's all owned by a forestry mob, and all they do is they grow pine trees, and there they harvest pine trees, and some of the places they like they've got deals with some farmers, and they run like probably 50 to 100 head of cattle through there. So it's good in the summertime because, as we know, cattle means gold tops, cubes. So they're all through the forestry everywhere, and the horses too. So you got the blue meanies that come up. And that's just to the coastline, and then probably the most famous beaches close to me would be Rainbow and Inskip Point, which is the gateway to Fraser, where everyone comes up through here. Like if you're going to go to Fraser, my place would be an awesome place to use as a station, to stop, check all your gear, make sure you got all your fuel. You're going to have all your tire temps right. You're going to use it like a base station, I suppose. I'd be perfect for that. I'm right there in the Fraser Coast. I'm really, really lucky, mate. I know that. I know that. I don't take it for granted. That's for sure.
It's so beautiful.
And it's awesome. And now with the highway, the new highway they put in, the dual lane highway all the way to Brisbane from near my place, it's like an hour and 20 minutes down, max to Brisbane now. Fucking 20 minutes to anywhere on the Sunshine Coast. So yeah, no, it's pretty fucking good, man. And being in the army too, I got the move. I lived all over Australia, Melbourne, Wagga, Brisbane, Townsville, Perth. Fuck, I went everywhere, man. I went all over the fucking Australia, and I was born in Whyalla. I grew up in Toowoomba. I left home at 18 and then went all over Australia. And I just found Queensland to be the nicest place in general overall. With that laid-back lifestyle, with the weather, with the beaches, You got the theme parks this way, you know. I just found Queensland to be the nicest for what I wanted when I thought, like, oh, one day when I retire, you know, I'd like to be on that White Bay coast somewhere near Fraser, near Rainbow, near Tin Can, and fuck, I was lucky to be able to do that. Abandoned gold mines up the road. Yeah, that's right. So that's what I was thinking, that teepee. I reckon it would have been, you know, the old timers, bro. You know, would have been, you imagine a teepee with canvas would have been easy because of the bush to set up with the logs. That means they can just carry, all they've got to do is carry 15, 16 ounce canvas with them. And it looks like the canvas has been there for, like, it's all ripped. And you can imagine what's a teepee, a massive teepee that would hold probably 20, 30 men. That's how big it is. And it had a stovepipe that obviously went up the center through one time. And it looks like it would have been maybe, you know, maybe a mess. They might have gone there, they all eaten there. It could have been somewhere they held supplies. But yeah, it was definitely a teepee that's been there at least 50, over 50. I'm saying 100, but over 50. And then you've got the freshwater lagoons there too, where the water comes up and filters up through the sand. So it's really nice to swim in, and yeah, it's pretty good. Queensland's a pretty good place. And now it's sort of lucky too, because now we've got the more relaxed. We can have the gel blasters and the airsoft guns. Well, not airsoft, but we can have the air-propelled blasters. Now we're pretty relaxed on, you know, filtering and traffic with motorcycle. Like the motorcycle laws are pretty good. The car laws at the moment aren't too bad as far as, you know, owning performance cars and what you can do building them up with cams and stroker kits and shit. So I think it's still like, you know, I really wasn't biased to anywhere. It's not like, oh, I grew up there, I'm biased there. Because I grew up in Toowoomba and hated it. It was horrible, you know. So I really wasn't biased on any place. I just said, you know, we'll just use this next 20, 25 years as we travel in Australia to see where, you know, to take into consideration where you'd want to retire when all this is done. And it ended up being, you know, where I am by luck, you know, how we got this place. But, you know, I always thought around the Fraser Coast is a pretty nice place to be. You know, people travel all over Australia. You know, if you ask most Australians, especially people that are into full drive camping type people like that, it's on their bucket list. Fraser Island's their bucket list, bro. Everyone travels all over Australia to come, you know, to watch my backyard. So all I'm trying to say to this is that I know I'm lucky and blessed and it's beautiful. And out of all the places I went, I mean, Perth was nice, but it's too far from everything. And Gold Coast is nice, but it's too built up and busy and touristy. Sunshine Coast is really nice, but it's too expensive. You know, like Sydney's, in some places in Sydney's nice, but too expensive. Victoria's just off the cards now. How woke and how fucked up politics is down there, but Victoria's just off the cards, isn't it? In South Australia, where I was born, and my mum's side of my family is, I don't know, it's too far south for me. I just don't like the cold and very deserty down there outside of the major towns. I lived in the Sunshine Coast and we would go camping up the Double Island Point and Rainbow. Yeah, it's a perfect spot. Yeah, it's a nice spot, Banana, as you well know. But what freaks me out is in the Noosa River, they just found a 3 metre salty. So we got, I think, a 2.5 metres female. So they're in the Noosa River. That's Taunton. When are we going to have the discussion where we might have to start culling crocodiles? I don't think that's it's awesome part of the world, and the Mary Valley is awesome hinterland. Yeah, that's right. That's right by mate. What was that?
We didn't know that was going to do that.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Go motorbike riding up there on a Sunday. I'll go up through there and then end up in Mullany and Kenilworth, and yeah, it's nice hinterland. It's beautiful little coffee shops up through there.
Anyway, right? It's not trustworthy.
Yeah. have a Billy. I know some of you don't know, some of you definitely do, depending on how long you've been watching me. You all know I love Tom McDonald. I'm a Tom McDonald fan. Canadian rapper that lives in America. He dropped a new song on Friday called White Boy Shit. So I might what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it as I'm here we go.
What now? Wait, what?
Okay. Let me just bring it up real quick. And I'll just have a Billy and we'll just listen to this new song and see what you think. If you're into it, if you're not, you just can come back in 5 minutes if you don't hate him that much. All right. I don't have them in our rivers, people getting death rolled at the boat ramp. Yeah, I agree, Nana. I think it's time to remove them, mate. It's time to cull the crocs, you know. Let's be done with it, man. You know, I mean, I think we've protected them for too many years, nearly 50 years. It's time to, not meant to be this far south. Anyway, we'll just listen to this while I have a Billy in that, eh? I'll just go to YouTube, make it big. All right, see what you think.
Got it rattling the trombone, boom. Got it blaring out the windows of the whip, vroom, vroom. This that white boy, this that 911.
White boy shoot, got it rattling the trombone, boom. Got it blaring out the windows of the whip, vroom, vroom. This that white boy shoot, this that 911. Boom, boom. They call me the GOAT, I'm just a regular cracker. I ain't getting any blacker. Born in a wife beater with a middle finger, a lit cigarette, and my face tatted. I don't give a damn, won't give a damn, so most of them panic. There's a white boy in this mother who ain't afraid of getting canceled. Boy, that's me, boy, that's us. We got white boys by the trucks. We got honkies by the hundreds. We got rednecks popping trucks. I got an attitude like Dad had when he had a few, like a match in a can of fuel. White boy, but I'm down to get black and blue. If I catch it, it's a rap for you. White boy shoot, got it rattling the trombone, boom. Got it blaring out the windows of the whip, vroom, vroom. This that white boy shit, this that 911. Boom, boom. They call me the one, I'm just a regular cracker, opposite of Marshall Mathers. I got American flags, I'll never be woke, I'm happy offending the masses. I don't feel afraid, won't be ashamed, dog, you know I'm a savage. This white boy don't care, bro, I'm trying to get canceled. Boy, that's me, boy, that's us. We got white boys by the trucks, we got honkies by the hundreds, we got rednecks popping trucks. Trying to verbalize that you ain't ever gonna hurt a giant, ain't worth the violence, can't burn what I am. You can hide when I finally find you, I'ma turn you into fertilizer. White boy shoot, got it rattling the trombone, boom. Got it blaring out the windows of the whip, vroom, vroom. This that white boy shoot, this that 911. Boom, boom. It's that WHITEBOY until I DIE die.
It's that white boy shit. It's that white boy shit.
It's that WHITEBOY until I DIE die.
It's that white boy shit.
This that white boy shit. White boy shit. Got it rattling the trombone, boom. Got it blaring out the windows of the whip, vroom, vroom. This that white boy shit. This that 911. Boom, boom.
Yeah. That was his latest song. Just dropped Friday. I don't mind it. It's definitely be fucking played a lot. Yeah, they're good defense up north, or the Japs would be swimming in. Well, if you remember what happened in World War II with the Japanese when they were coming up north, when they were coming through the Pacific Islands up north, through Bougainville, Papua New Guinea, all those northern islands up north, you know, the Torres Strait Islands up there. There's some horrible stories of the Japanese having run-ins with crocodiles, some horrible stories. And that would go through generational trauma. You know what I mean? That would be, the people that survived that stuff would be telling their grandkids about those stories, about how the northern waters of Papua New Guinea and Australia are littered with crocodiles, and then would have told the stories, of what happened to their comrades when they were facing walking through some of those horrible. I believe a Japanese battalion went through, and all they could hear is screaming and gunfire in this pond, like this couple of acre pond that they were traversing through, which was croc infested, big crocs, 4 meter crocs, 3 meter crocs, and they could just hear people screaming and gunfire all night. And I believe it took out half their battalion. That type of, those guys that survived that, you know what I mean? That, like, you're in a war zone, but you're in a foreign country and you drop into this water, and then all of a sudden you have these fucking dinosaurs that are just eating everybody, and you got machine guns, and you just don't know where to shoot. It's it's crazy, man. But the Crocs, plus they feed backpackers. I love Neighbor Rockefeller, Tom Dollar. Yeah, I know Neighbor. Yeah, Neighbor's cool as.
Neighbor's birthday 2 days ago.
There you go. Remember to that Neighbor's birthday 2 days ago.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, Neighbor's cool. Neighbor and Tom Rock. Yeah, but Crocs. We're done to, we protected them. We brought them back from the brink of extinction. But there's a reason why we hunted them to the brink of extinction, I think. Cheers, Sarge. That's an awesome story, mate. That would be terrifying. Yeah, no, I know. And then you got the one too with the Battle of the Pacific, Battle of the Midway, where that American boat was sunk, and as they were, I think there was about 1,200, maybe even 1,600 sailors floating in the water, and then fucking bronze whalers, hammerheads. I don't know if they were whites. Whites could be involved. I'm not too sure. But they got into a frenzy, and they, the stories of that, I think 1 in every 3 sailors got taken under and was taken out by a shark while their mates were coming over to come and rescue them, because obviously their ship had been sunk. So, yeah, there's a story about a whole unit of sailors getting taken out by fucking a massive feeding frenzy amongst a bunch of different sharks. So, yeah, there's some terrifying stories when it comes to animals and stuff like that. In some war zones, man. Yeah, Nana. Yeah. But yeah, I'll never forget that. The Japs and the Crocs up north, that would have been terrifying. So, and that story is around the world too. So people know how dangerous the top of Australia is. That's why no one's came down, quickly, because, if you're an invaded country, it's perfect. There's hardly any defense force up there. There's hardly any population up there. You could establish a really good base, an airstrip, and a main supply route in the main continent of Australia, and then slowly, just systematically and methodically, you work south and slowly take it over kilometre by kilometre. But yeah, everyone knows how treacherous it is. If it's not the Crocs, it's the weather. If it's not the weather, it's the outback. So
outback, baby.
Yeah, it'll
never leave your vehicle.
It'll crush the strongest of men out there, the outback. Yeah, never leave your vehicle.
I'd get some sand and I'd polish that fucker so it shined in the sun.
Just get under it during the day. And if you're caught in the outback in the summertime, you never leave your vehicle. You get under the vehicle during the day. Just lay underneath the vehicle during the day. Don't move at all. Just lay under there. Conserve your energy and your sweat. And plus, when people realize that you're missing, the first thing they'll see from the air is your vehicle. It's the first thing they'll find. Yeah. Yeah, so let's have a Billy. I've got a Billy pack here. Yeah, big love, guys. Fucking thanks for hanging out with me tonight. It's been great. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed that little cook up. I was a bit stressed at the start when I fucked it and used most of the chocolate, but I think it worked out in my favour. With the cubes being 3 grams each, you don't have to eat as much. Whereas before, when they were 2, if you wanted like a 6 gram dose or a 7 gram dose, you have to eat 3 because you can see how deep they are, how deep those the cubes were on that silicon tray. And it was a lot to eat. It doesn't look like much, but 3 cubes of that thick chocolate is really hard to stomach. So now that they're a little bit more potent, it's only going to take half as much chocolate for the same amount of mushroom. So that's great. Hey, Boston, I got it done, mate. I ended up getting 9 of those done in the silicon tray. So they're going to be about roughly take a gram out of, just of me mixing it up and a little bit. I couldn't get every single minuscule of chocolate out. So let's take a gram out, make it 27. 9 cubes, 3 grams a cube. I'm going to have 2.5. So that's 6. So, I'll have 2.25. And that should be like 7 gram, good 7 gram hit. Maybe I'll just have half, good 7 grams, and sit back like that. My whip, boom, boom. Big love, Sargy. Big love, see this fucking hell, mate. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to have my spiritual adventure tomorrow. Send it, bro. I'm gonna, bro. Like I said, I'm not gonna fuck around now. I'm ready. No, I'm looking forward to it, mate. I know you're doing nights, but tomorrow morning, if it's all, might go live and just report in. So, but if it's like real full on and that, I'm not full on. Like if it's good and I'm having a mad time, I'll probably be fucking messaging you anyway, bro. Yeah. So, but no, it was fucking good. I enjoyed it. I just wish I didn't I'll fly back to Adelaide on the weekend. Gonna send, yeah, boy. Yeah. Have to do Oh, what are you just having? Are you just doing it for fun? Or are you going bush with your missus? Or I'll be up all night, bro. Reach out if you need. Yeah, no, I will for sure, bro. No, I'm not gonna take it tonight. I'm gonna have a good night's sleep tonight. I'm gonna go and have a feed and a shower. And then I'm gonna have a sleep. And then when I get up tomorrow, I'll have a cuppa and have a few billies and start my day. And it's gonna be with chocolate. Oh. Yeah, so no, I'm gonna send it. So everyone's saying it's a hero dose, so like 7 grams. But when I talked to Caesar about it, like from his experiences and some of his friends his mates that he's done it with, 7 grams ain't a hero dose. You know what I mean? That's why I thought it would be a good introduction to a big dose for me. For spiritual enlightenment. But from talking to Cedar and that's why I didn't think, because everyone's going 5 grams. Even I was watching some mushroom videos, some guys that went to Thailand and they went and hung out with the elephants. And they ate, I think they're cubes because they're grown in elephant shit. And they looked exactly like cubes. And they were going 5 grams is a huge dose on any mushrooms, even the cubes. And I was thinking, from the guy that's been teaching me about mushrooms, it's a decent dose, don't get me wrong, Like for beginners, that's a decent dose. But if you really want to be at one with your, you know, with the person that you want to indulge with, or you know, being your mates, you want to have a mad, or you want to be, you know, gel together, as Caesar says it, with your partner and do it together in the bush. Like, you know, that sounds so romantic. I love it. And what it did for him and his girl. Here, okay. For most people, that's right. That's see, and you know, talking to you and that, it was like, it sounded right, the amounts, the way you were saying it, and then from your experiences, bro. But then I see on the internet people are like this and that, and even some people tonight in the chat were saying it was a huge amount. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. I just wish it was morning already. You know what I mean? Because I've just done it all, and heroic indeed. I'm too much when it comes to doing stuff like that. I'll stick with me trying to win. Big love cut, DK. No, I mean, I've never had the opportunity, you know, and I've taken a bit of LSD because I heard it was. I always assumed LSD was like man-made or man trying to mimic what mushrooms does, psilocybin. You know, the magic part of mushrooms. I thought LSD was men, you know, trying to make that in a lab, and that's what sort of what they came up with. But I believe I'm wrong when I say that. I think it's a psychedelic, but it's in a different. It's not mimicking mushrooms or trying to replicate that. And I've taken a bit of LSD, and I've never had a drama with it. And I've taken like 3 or 4 strong, you know, tabs that boys were strong and were tripping out hard, and I enjoyed it. I had lights and fire extinguishers and running around like a madman, enjoying the light show, and fucking, it was great. So I've had a bit of LSD, and I've had a little bit of mushies, and neither of it's been bad. One of them was weird. Like I had one that was like, sell your motorcycle. It just kept saying to me, you know, I had this recurring thought going, sell your motorcycle. And I was like, what? I love that thing. I'm not selling shit. Everyone was going, no, it's a sign. I'm like, no, it's not. It was just some paranoia or some weird cycle I just thought about in my mind. And it didn't freak me out at all. And I've ridden my bike heaps of times, and I'm not a dumb cunt. So LSD and psilocybin both bind to the 5-HT serotonin receptor, right? So it does a similar thing, but LSD is in its own lane, so to speak. But they tickle the same receptor, so to speak, in layman's terms. They're similar, but not the same, right? Yeah. That's what I thought. No, DK, I totally appreciate that, mate. You're not a pussy when it comes to that. It's just not for some people. Because you hear some people too, they'll have that dose and then they have the worst. Like I've spoken to cunts around here, and I'll be like, I'm going to be taking some mushrooms this week, and they're like, fuck that. Either they don't want anything to do with it, or they tried it once when they were in their 20s or younger, and they're like, you know, it was so bad, or everything turned into cartoons and I couldn't handle it. And I've never had that experience with any psychedelics, you know, even though I've only had a little bit of mushrooms. So, and I'm pretty good with myself. Like, I've come to terms with everything that I've done and that I've been a part of and that I've seen and witnessed in my life. I've come to terms with it all. You know, I'm a better person at the end of it now. I try to be kind and nice and put a positive image forward now because it's harder and it makes you a better person and it influences people around you when you try to do that rather than being bitter, twisted, and fuck the life, fuck the world. It's too easy to be like that and have your guard up and just be fucking, you know, like I'm a victim, not victim mentality, but like, fuck, no one knows what I've been through. You know what I mean? Like, I've done this and that, and having that mentality, which I did suffer for a bit. You know, I had to work on myself, and I had a mate hospitalised on $7,000 of subs, but he was already right. That's what I mean. If you're not like really comfortable, or if you got like a lot of childhood trauma, I could imagine the worst type of trauma, in my opinion, anything that happened in that, you know, that beautiful age of 6 months to 13, even older. I think, you know, when it comes to, sexual trauma or physical abuse or being locked away and starved. I think those traumas, man, if you're suffering with that, or, you went to boys' homes and was abused at boys' homes, or have some horrible, and then you've just been drinking and dealing with it, self-medicating with, ice or jumping from this drug, MDMA, and just having a horrible life, and then you just start taking 7 grams of mushies, I could imagine that would fuck you. Like, I'm very comfortable with myself mentally. I've been working with myself. I worked with a psychiatrist for 5 or 6 years to get my mind, to get to where I am today. And I've been through hell on my mind. In fact, the nightmares that I have about my boy is the worst thing that can ever possibly, nothing could be worse than that. You know what I mean? So I've already accepted that. And what the worst is, and then if there is something that I need to be realigned, I'm happy to accept that as well. I'm happy to be fucking knocked on my fucking ass and realigned. I'm willing to accept that. Bring it. If that's the case, I'm willing to laugh. I'm willing to cry. I'm willing to grow. I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to just know myself. I really think I know myself pretty good. But yeah, that's why I'm doing it. It's not something like, like every Friday night, I'm just going to get on the mushrooms, like, get on the piss like it's a wreck. I don't think it's like that, going to be like that for me. I think it's going to be more of a, like, this is going to be a spiritual one for me, hopefully tomorrow. And then if I enjoy that, then I'll do it more to see if I can dive inside myself. Try tripping balls for 2 double-dipped LSD tabs, 13 years young for the further. Yeah, Delaney, that would have been crazy. I can't imagine taking it. Like, see, your mind's not fully developed or whatever, that's crazy. I was pretty, as a teenager into like 18, I was, I did a little bit of weed and a little bit of alcohol. So, I had that solid, like, I didn't fuck with my brain too bad with drugs going through as a teenager. Thank fuck. Not so good. No, I bet it wasn't so good. I used to hear some of my mates would go to parties and I'd hear horrible stories on Monday about guys crawling under kitchen tables and crying and seeing demons. And I think at school I'd hear those, and I think I'm not taking that shit. I don't want to do that at a party. Had good trips after, though. Mushies are my favourite, though, yeah. Yeah, it was fucked, yeah. Nah, mushies are mad. You know what I just really love? It's just it grows in the bush. It's a fungus that grows in, in animal poo. It grows in moist wood chips. It grows in all over the place. And I think I love the fact that it's something that you can go and pick. I think I don't know if it's romance with it, where you're romance with that, like you can justify this isn't poison or I'm not doing anything bad in my body because it grows right here, like everything else I induce. Carrots, broccoli, cauliflower, spinach, asparagus, beetroot, all the herbs that I love, lettuce, parsley, all the herbs that I love. Weed grows on a beautiful bush and flower. Mushrooms, a fungus that grows in the bush. And I just think, and I just have that romantic feeling like, how can it be bad for you when it's right there amongst all the other food and vegetables that we ingest on a daily? You know what I mean? I don't know if it's like I've got a romantic sort of fantasy with that point that it's like it's good, and so therefore I already have a good positive attitude about it, even though people have scary experiences. I'm just thinking about it now. Like, I think that's, why I feel so confident or so not worried about it, is because it's almost like it's there. It's nature's way of saying, here, take this will, make you feel love or hate or whatever you need to feel what you're feeling that you're lacking at the moment. You know what I mean? Like, weed does that for me too. It keeps me level. It doesn't keep me panicked. I'm definitely not paranoid. I'm the complete opposite. The paranoid when I'm on weed. I feel creative. I feel like I'm willing to listen. I feel like I have, like now that I've been smoking and talking to and making more things, it's just making me think about why I'm so confident and lean hard into like weed and funguses, because it's part of the earth. It's not come out of a man-made lab. It's not got some other stuff that's got to go in your stomach to help you digest a drug that's bad for you and it's going to fucking rot your liver or your kidney or, You know what I'm trying to say there? Am I explaining that right? There's preclinical evidence that psilocybin can lengthen your telomere, could potentially increase. Dude, I believe it. I mean, why not? I believe it. Hey?
Yeah.
What's that?
Brother.
You yelling at me?
You can pull it off the plug.
Why?
It's so joined with chocolate and clothes.
It's just chocolate. There's run hot water over it.
It didn't want. I did boil it.
Yeah.
It didn't want to join.
I've got chocolate everywhere.
I want to be one. There's no Dalai Lama here.
Beautiful, that's this, I believe. This, yeah. BBK, if it grows out of the ground, organic. Mate, BBK, that's what I think, bro. See, this said BBK, big love. Brother, big love. Yeah, see, mate, and that makes it hard for me, for anyone to talk, rubbish or badly about it. I can appreciate people that don't want to take it because they scared of what it could do because they've heard of stories or they're just not too sure about it. I totally appreciate that. Totally. I get it, It's like in the ground, people don't like beetroot and people don't like fucking weed. They'd rather drink alcohol. And, you can somewhat argue that alcohol is natural. I mean, at the end of the day, if you get fermented fruit and yeast and heat, that's pretty much how, that's a really, really layman's term of blatant, because I didn't say that because I seen when I was in Bougainville, I seen them do that with pineapples. They would put pineapples in bags and they'd get this yeast powder from fuck knows where and sugar, and they'd put sugar. They'd get sugar, from wherever the fuck they got sugar from, and they'd shake it up and then they'd throw it on top of the jungle for about a month on top of the canopy, and they'd go up there, like periodically and shake it. And then, throw it back up there, and they'd come back and they'd get like their T-shirt and they'd run it through their T-shirt and mix it with cola or whatever the fuck they had, water. And they called it jungle juice. So you could somewhat argue that that's a natural occurrence too. We've just taken it to the next level like we have with pharmaceuticals. BBK, Cedar, big love. She's a beautiful medicine. Yeah, I'm only just been, because of what I've done in my past, I've only just been able to sit down and really enjoy and understand, these medicines that are available, because they've had such a bad stigma attached to them is the right word. Stigma. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, because like I said, it's either people go, fuck yeah, no, mushrooms are awesome, man. Or they go, oh, fuck that. Or they go, oh, I had mushrooms once and never again. So... And I must admit, from my experience of asking people more so in the last year or two, I'd have to say more people have had bad experiences than good. But I think it's the people that are taking them haven't dealt with whatever, mental health things they might have in the background, even if they didn't know aware that they had them because they've been subduing it so hard subconsciously. And I think that's what's happening with those people. Because the people that say that they had a mad time. They sort of had it's hard to say. I'm not trying to be decisive. What's the word? Discriminative here. But people that have had a pretty solid upbringing or whatever, those guys have seemed to have just taken more mindlessly and had a good time without worrying about the ramifications, as opposed to the people that have had a harder time in life, I suppose. But that's only my tiny window into what I see in my surroundings, so that's all I can go off. I'm not in the big city, the big smoke, where I can have a real good chat with people face to face and understand their experiences. Once you have a big dose, leave it and don't touch it again for a month or so. Even weeks later, you'll still... Yeah, I've heard that too, BBK. I appreciate you saying that, actually, because that's a good point. And I am, and I mean, that's all I've got anyway. So, but no, that's good advice, man. That's good advice. A lot of guys like Cedar said the same thing. Absolutely. So many factors playing. Yeah, a lot of people try to fight against the mushrooms or have it in a bad setting. Yeah, and that too, the setting or the, at a party when everyone's pissed and there's a bit of anxiety because there could be that kind of in the corner that's eyeing you off. That'd be a horrible place to take, psychedelic. When you've got those sort of those natural insecurities just from the environment that you're in. You know, that's going to have a big part in it, actually. I just thought about that, taking that at a party where there could be, there could be that blue that happens, or there's a bit of this, or there's, you know what I mean? And someone's like, that'd be horrible, you know? I hate being vulnerable in places like that at the best of times, let alone like on mushies or LSD when you could really have your guard down. But it's definitely something to think about as your environment. You have to let the mushroom lead the way. Yeah, true. One person or environmental influence can send one trip in a downward spiral. Yep, that's definitely, I agree with that too. I'm best in nature. I think so. It makes sense. It makes sense. I mean, when you're in nature, unless you really, really, really hate the outdoors, it makes you feel good. You know, especially you can hear some water trickling, the birds, and just the breeze, and you're like we're in the military. When we're firing all day, when we'll spend 3 or 4 weeks straight, we live on the range. We literally live on the range, and we shoot from like 6 in the morning to about 1700, about 5 in the afternoon, and we'll stop for an hour or two, wait for it to get real dark, and then we do all our night vision, all our NAD shooting until about midnight. You know, then we'll sleep for about 5 hours, and we'll do that every day and night for 4 weeks straight on every weapon system, right? But what happens when you're shooting a lot, when you're shooting targets, shooting at things and people, is that you start to get this tunnel vision, you start to get this cloud around you, and the best thing for your eye relief, to reset your vision and for your eyes and your brain to feel soothness through your vision so you can reset your target fixation, is to look at something green. So, so on the ranges, when we're firing all the time, you'll shut down after, maybe 5 or 6 hours because you start to get this target fixation, this focus, this shadowing. And because you're just looking through a scope and, you're just target fixation the whole time. And that's where your world comes down into this, right? And then you look at something green for about 10, 15 seconds, and it's like this settlement of this soothness that comes over you, and your eyes sort of almost reset themselves, and you can go again, I don't know for what it's worth or why I went there, but I just thought that sort of, like being in nature, it just proves to the point, that green, one of the most common things in nature is green. What that does for the eye when you're shooting or looking through a telescope or something that brings your world down to this, and it's very bland inside the target, the target fixture. I suppose it could happen to anyone that's, divers maybe, I'm not too sure how they deal with that type of stuff if they experience that. But for us, we look at something green and then back into your target platform, and then fucking bang, realign and get into it again. So for what it's worth, if you've got sore eyes, go out into the backyard and look at the green grass, or look up at the trees and just try that and just see if it makes you, just makes everything in your mind and your eyes feel that little bit cooler and refreshed, or just like reset. Especially if you're doing a lot of studying, you're reading a lot, you're in the books, and you just in the academic and then in the note taking or in the laptop like this. Get outside, look at the grass, go to the park and just look down and just immerse so that all in your vision is green. And just let me and just see what that does for you.
Good chill out, baby.
You going to bed, son?
Oh shit! Sorry.
You going to bed, mate?
I went to Sarah for
All right, love you, buddy. I'll see you in the morning. Mushrooms ready to go. Lene, I've got my fair knowledge on the mushroom. She teaches you every time. Just be open to it. Yeah, BBK. Yeah, same no way. G'day, brother Sarge. Hey, Spud, how are you, mate? I've had 2 ounces of Amies since last year. Oh, Amies. I'm not familiar with what's Amies exactly. Whoops. Sorry. Kicked myself out.
And rightly so.
Polish Viking medicine. The birdies, Polish Viking. Oh, true. Polish Viking medicine. Yeah. Turkey shoot. M&T, I'm sorry, you need the microdose next Sarge. Yeah, I'm open, mate. Definitely. I'd love to give that a go, BBK. I don't know, interesting. Green is so smoothing. It is. What happens to Mario when he ate the red mushroom? He grows strong like a ball. Yeah, true. I mean, that's not a coincidence, right? Blue waters as well. Your peripheral vision, mate. Yep. Sometimes it's not enough though if you're locked in. You need to really actually take your eyes and just engulf and superpower level activated. G'day, how are you going? How you going, mate? Good to see you, buddy. I just cooking up some magic mushroom chocolate for tomorrow. I'm just gonna have a enjoyable Friday morning lunchtime. Hopefully in the spiritual realm. Josh Dosing in the morning. Yeah, man. We thought we'd do it together. So, yep. But no, just 2 grams. I said, you may as well have a crack now because, you know, he's done a few times now and he really enjoys it. He likes what, you know, how he feels on it. So he's going to do it. And I'm just thinking about going down the backyard and just, I don't know, just walking around the property. I don't know. See where it takes me.
Should I put a zap collar on him so he doesn't go beyond any boundaries?
No. I'm not Spud. I know you're not Spud. Wild Bull Bar is Spud. Sorry, g'day. When I said g'day, Spud.
What?
You're being funny. When I said g'day, Spud, I meant to Wild Bull Bar. Wild Bull Bar, Spud, g'day. G'day, Sister Mel. G'day, Lene. G'day.
Hey, Spudley.
G'day, cunt. G'day, cunt. South Australian sub's going to send you, lad. You. I know. I know. It's going to be great, mate. Well, hopefully you're around tomorrow, mate, in the morning if you're not too busy, and I'll go live and then I might clock in for 20 minutes and just give a trip update of how I'm feeling. If I'm not like flat on my back out in the back paddock, melting. I love day tripping. Also, nighttime cooks me on the mushies. Yeah, well, I don't want to waste my night because any options at night time is I could go at the back and have a fire, or come inside. You know what I mean? I don't really want to walk around out there with a torch. I think that'll take away from the experience. I think during the day, I like the fact that I can go and lay under the trees down that back creek bed. I've got a dry creek bed down there at the moment. Or even I've got a paddock that's fully mowed, that's an acre. I can just lay on my back and just look up in the sun or, you know, look up at the sky.
Or I've got perfect aim just in case.
Yeah, she's not going to be doing that while I'm tripping.
I'll be watching.
Yeah, but you're not going to do anything like that because I'll be tripping.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
As long as you're good, I'm good.
Yeah, keep us posted. I'll be. Yeah, no, I will, mate. I know it's Friday. I'm just lucky that I can do it tomorrow. Actually, shadows play a big part on the trip. Yeah. Oh. Well, I've got some massive ghost gum trees that are fucking, you know, really round. Probably, you know, probably 40 feet, 50 feet high, big ghost gums. And down like a 15 foot into a nice little river-like creek bed down there. Yeah, that's mad. I'm definitely going to do that. I always trip at night, no lights, just music with no singing. Yeah, I mean, I like that idea too. But I like the idea that if I want to move around and get out and have a look at something, I can too. Hashtag fun times. Laugh out loud. Most of Oz about to get smashed by rain. Have you seen the modelling of? Yeah, I have. I was actually watching that. I think it's just below me though. It's come up through South Oz and coming up through Gold Coast, Brizzy. But I think I should be fine. Light a fire. Yeah. BB from WA to Queensland. Yeah, big rain band. I did see that, mate. Unless it's like Enigma or similar. I think we're just a bit north of it. From what I saw, but I could have been watching an older update too. But I'm not too worried, even if the rains. You know, like bring it on. I don't mind being wet. That's for sure. Because I think in Queensland it's still not too cold. You know, during the day. It is great for the farmers, bro. I mean, I hope it goes down through Victoria down there. I hope it goes all the way down to where Rando Aussie and that is, where they've been having horrible fucking droughts. Yeah, I hope all the people that need it get it. I really do. I mean, I harvest my own rain. I'm not on town water, so I totally, and I'm just worried about me. So I can imagine running a whole joint. It'd be horrible. South Australia going to have a long mushy season. Oh, true. Oh, what do you mean by that? So it's going to, because of the cold, it's going to go longer through August, September. I think I think it's just south of me, BBK. I think it's just about. I think it's about Sunshine Coast, and I'm just about another 40 minutes north, an hour north, worst case. Yeah, bro, I'm going out a lot of ways this weekend. Oh, Drew, nice. Rando's 40 k's from me, and he's in the bush. I'm down the coast. Yeah, yeah. I hope you get it down there. I know they really need it down there, man. It's been horrible. See, this normally mushies stip around August. Last 3 years with La Nina, I found them as late as November. Oh, wow. Great Ocean Road, Surf Coast is my hood. It is, mate. I love it down there. When I used to go down to Melbourne for training, mate, I used to go down to Geelong and then hit that little part of the Ocean Road. Not Waimea Bay, fucking Bells Beach. There's a couple of little caravan, there's a caravan park that's parked on a little river there in it, was it a canyon? I just remember thinking, I want to fucking stay there one time, in there. I thought it was a beautiful spot. Yeah, but Great Ocean Road being your hood, mate. Fucking blessed. Mother's Day till Father's Day in Vico, depending on the rainfall. Right. Barwon Heads, yeah. Oh, that's where the place I'm talking about, right? That rings a bell. I think that is it. It's a lovely spot. Lovely all the way along there. I only went as far as the, what do you call them, the 12 Apostles or whatever. Not even that many now because a couple of them have fallen over. I just went that far and headed inland and sort of cut back into Melbourne. But it is beautiful coastal spots, mate. Fucking God's country down there. Absolutely lovely. And some of those places as you're driving, let's say south or, away from Geelong, so the ocean's on your left. Some of those houses up on those cliff faces, and you can see they built like a pirates walk out with a base station when they got big barbecue areas there. Fucking mint. OG gangsters. I'm in Ocean Grove. Yeah, nice. I'm in Ocean Grove. Yeah, nice, bro. It's beautiful down there. Yeah, whenever I was in Melbourne, we'd always get down there, mate, for a look. It's a beautiful spot. Very nice on the eye. Multi. Like, more than tens of millions, mate. Probably some of the most expensive. I'd buy there before I'd buy in fucking, what's that place in Sydney where they can see where the Prime Minister's house is there? Woolloomooloo, is it? I'd buy down an Ocean Road before I'd buy anywhere around there. All around, God bless, love where I live. Yeah, man.
Wow.
I'm blessed where I live too, bro. Totally. Totally. In fact, you're really blessed if we lived in Australia. We really are. It's just I wish some of the rules and regs were a bit, mate. We got such the potential to be the best country if we just relaxed a bit of government regulation. Fucked a lot more government out. But let's not get into that. Let's not get into politics. It shits me. The main street in OD is called $1 Million Way to the locals. Way up to the locals, yeah, I bet. I know, $1 Million Way to the locals, yeah. Yeah, I remember just looking up there on the right, just going, imagine coming out here on a Sunday afternoon and invite your mates over and that's your barbecue area. Like, killing it. Fucking winning. Excuse me. Yeah. Mate, I mean, you were up here, you come and hung out with me for 3 days. seeds, you know. And you only really, it was only such a quick trip too, such a whirlwind for you because so much was going on. But yeah, mate, I mean, like, you can't go wrong. And it's still a decent price. That's the other thing with Queensland is the prices are still, you know, for 400 grand, you know, you can still get a decent house and land package.
Maybe.
Hey?
I said, see that.
You know, for 500, you know, for 500 grand, you know, you can get a couple of acres in it. You know, you can get a good house and land package. But I'm always going to sell this place because of fucking, you know, I'm biased. I love it here. I'm still, yeah. I'm in old Ocean Beach, 400 meters from the beach. I can hear the ocean. No, man, I've seen heaps of your videos, bro, of you down on the ocean, mate. It's fucking beautiful, BBK. I've seen them. The fact that you don't have to travel far to that, that's, yeah. I thought you might have been traveling a bit to that, like, you know, like half an hour or whatever, but the fact that it's just like 400 meters down away, that's Mickey Mouse. Fucking Mickey Mouse. Oh, man. What a cool Thursday night. What a cool Thursday night. Really enjoyed tonight. Oh, fuck the chocolate. Okay, people. When you're tempering chocolate for mushrooms and you don't do it the easy way, like Steve said, just put it in the microwave, you dickhead. Right. Don't get any of the water into your chocolate. I might be like, you're all like, oh, dude, that's just, every cunt knows that. Oh, I just learned. So for anyone that doesn't know, don't get the water in your chocolate. You'll fuck it. I'm so glad I didn't put the mushroom. I was just about to, you see me? I was just about to tip the mushrooms into that as I just before I put the water in. I'm so glad I didn't do that. Oh, man, I'm so glad I didn't do that. Oh, that would have fucking, I would have been so pissed off. I would have been raging in there, man. Oh, man, I'm so glad I didn't do that. And then it sort of worked out okay because I, you know, short on chocolate. So now the chocolate dunk's just more potent, you know, which isn't a bad thing, which means less chocolate. You know, I should probably put 7 grams aside and just add them raw because I can handle it. When I was with Caesars hunting, I ate 2 blue meanies raw straight out of the shit, and I ate only a medium-sized gold top, probably something like that. Because Caesar said, you know, just fucking, you know, eat them now. The freshest, the best. And it wasn't too bad. Like, I could totally eat fresh mushrooms. I don't know. I'm just doing it because I know Josh likes it, and everyone says, you know, the best way to administer it is, you know, for the stuff that's left over that you don't want to take it all, is to have it in chocolate. So that's why I picked that method. And when I did do it in chocolate last time, for anyone that doesn't like the taste of mushrooms, you can't taste it at all. You really can't. And if you did, I'd say put a little bit of chocolate, maybe a couple of scoops of ice cream, and eat it like that. Been up since 6 a.m. Start working 30 minutes. Going to be a shit night. Oh, bro, you're going to be fucked, mate. Oh, feel for you, man. I know what that's like. Rip a bucket, brother Sarge. I'm gonna, brother. All right, I'm ripping a bucket, lad. Let me get one. All right, here's to you, guys. Here's the Thursday night. I appreciate you coming in and giving your advice and your thoughts and your opinions, and that I appreciate it. If you're going to double boil it, you need to have a bowl that covers the whole saucepan. What do you mean? I had a bowl that covered the whole saucepan. Because I had the water boil and then I had a sauce. What do you mean over the top, like a lid? Get a good night's sleep, I'd say, Sarge. Tomorrow's going to be a BB day, mine and soul. BBK, I will, man. What is it, 10 o'clock? I'll probably pull up stumps. I'm going to have a feed in the shower. I'll probably pull up stumps. Like go to bed. 11, I reckon. I'll probably spend another 10 minutes with you guys. and then I'll go and have a feed and have a shower and have a sesh and fucking wind down. But yeah, I'm really excited to share with you too. I'm really excited about it, lads. Really, like, look at my hairs. Like, just thinking about it, I can't like them. Like, I like them best fresh. I know you do. I know you do, bro. That's where I got the influence from. 140 grams fresh. Chop them up. Chop them small. Squeeze half lemon on them. Taste isn't too bad. Yeah, man. I reckon a little bit of lemon and a little bit of sugar. I'm out, legends. Big boy needs bed. Got work at 8. Need make that bread. Yeah, you do. Peace, mate. Big love, brother. I appreciate you coming and giving your thoughts and your opinions tonight, man. I really do. Yeah, I appreciate you, BBK. Have a good night, man. Have a mad day at work, bro. Thanks for hanging out. Over the top, not touching the water. Oh, okay. So you're using the steam off the water rather than the water itself. Gotcha. Covering the whole top, right? So it fits it more tighter, so the steam's getting it, and then there's no way of water getting into the cunt. Brother Boise, Ripper, positivity, Billy, mate. BBK, rest up, brother. Yeah, mate. Nah, fucking oath. Have a good night, man. Everybody out there, actually, all the Aussies, have a good night. Poor Cedar about to start work, bro. Man, I feel for you. And you've been over there so fucking long, I bet you're going to have enough to see the back of that job, bro. But here's to you, mate, getting after it, bro, so you can get that property you want, man. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. Yeah, so I'll have another Billy. And then I might call it a quit with you guys too, because as the boys have said, I need to get my beauty sleep for tomorrow. When it comes to beauty sleep, I don't think there's enough. They can fix me up there. Brother, see this? Yeah, man. So that was something different. Something different from me tonight. Cooking up the mushrooms, but I do get it now with what C said doing it in the microwave. Fuck, I don't know why we didn't think. I don't even know why I didn't think about that, bro. I feel like a dickhead, really. No, only because I didn't think of that first. LHLR, bro. LHLR, brother. LHLR, brother. Do some work, you bludger. Yeah. Go to Perth and do some work for once, mate. All right. Oh no! That blue gum, no joke. I mean, it's no good for starting your fire. Not once you got a fire going. Holy fuck, it burns hot and slow. Really clean and slow. Like iron bark burns really clean but really fast. This blue gum's no joke. It's the first time I burnt this stuff proper. Plus, it might only be a year old too. It might not be seasoned. All right, guys and gals. I think what's that? We've been going for 3 hours now, so that was a nice little Thursday night fucking live. Thanks for hanging with me, coming to watch for me go through my little adventure, the start of my adventure. Stage 1, make the mushroom chocolate. Stage 2, good night's sleep. Stage 3, ingest chocolate. Stage 4, enjoy. So that's me, guys. Again, appreciate you. Had a good night tonight. Really enjoyed it. Enjoyed the back and forth. Lots of good advice, good thoughts out there. To my American Canadian friends, have a good day. Lene, have a blessed night. Chris and Mel, appreciate you, mate. Big love. Shout out to America. Shout out to Seattle. And Charlie C, if you haven't already gone to work. Shout out to our Canadian gal too. So, all right, guys, I'm going to call it a night. So, yeah, it's getting on 10 o'clock here, and I've got to have a feed in the shower. So I appreciate you hanging with me. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. I really enjoyed tonight, guys. I had fun. Thanks for hanging with me, guys. Fucking have a good day and have a good night, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. 100. Yeah, and love from Mel. Yeah. All right, I'm going to end the stream. I'm out, guys. Big love, everyone. Thanks heaps.